All right, I'm standing here amongst the parts that make up an 11 by 11 foot gazebo from VEVOR. I will tell you already, picking it up, this is super light. I used to race cars professionally. We've done every kind of gazebo known to man, and this is exceptionally light, seems nicely organized. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna put it together. While I put it together, while you're watching that video, I'm gonna talk to you about some of those features that I really like or don't like as I put it together, and then at the end we'll come back, do a final review overall, let you know what I think of it, give it a Doug score from 1 to 5. Let's put this thing together. All right, here we go. Genius and convoluted all in one thing here. I have some real thoughts on this. Overall, it's definitely a cool product. Number one, first off, you can see I am 6'2" tall. I can easily walk in and out without really having to duck. I just naturally duck a little bit, but not much. In terms of the process of putting it together, it is super simple to put together. The instructions are a little weak though, just so you know. The very first thing you do when you put this top on before you hook anything up is put those little, what do they call them? Like little retaining hooks up and tuck this under it. Otherwise you can't open it and go to the next step, but it doesn't say that in the instructions. It was no big deal. I just loosened everything up, adjusted it, and that was it. You'll do the same, won't be a big deal. You'll do it once and then you'll know what to do. The size is awesome. I am so thrilled with the size. It's weird how that extra foot, like the 11 by 11 as opposed to a 10 by 10, can give you so much extra room, but it's like it goes on forever and ever. I mean, I'm just going, I'm still under here. It has really nice sun protection. Let me show you on the back side here so you know what I'm talking about. We're in Florida and obviously you can't see the sun at all. It has this like silver coating on the inside that completely stops the sunlight, so that's really good. Overall, the construction, so you can see, is really nice. It seems to me like it's definitely, this is not all weather. This is like for a really nice day. I wouldn't want to keep it out in the wind or the rain. Here's what the top looks like, just so you know. Again, has the nice ventilation up there. That's a nice, cool additional feature. Let's talk about the netting. I put up one side of netting so that you can see and I can demonstrate it to you. It is obviously a really nice feature to have that netting, right? That's gonna make a big difference. If you're someone like my Nicole or my daughter, who the two of them are like magnets for mosquitoes, they get chewed up everywhere. But the installation process is definitely a little convoluted. So you take this rope and you string it all the way around, right? All the way around you string it. And then you take, like, I'm gonna say 1,000, these little plastic carabiners, and you hook them on the rope, and it makes it all adjustable, which is like completely genius, right? These little plastic carabiners, and then you just zip up the corners, no big deal. So conceptually, really easy to install. But if you're talking about the amount of time you spend, you're gonna spend so much more time setting up this netting than putting up the whole awning itself. Much simpler to put up the awning. Not that it's complicated, it is just like, even on just one side here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carabiners that you have to hook up to that rope, hook up to the side. In the end, I think if you're gonna spend a whole day somewhere and you really want that protection, it's gonna be worthwhile. If it's just like a pop-up thing for a couple hours, I'm gonna say you're probably not gonna do the netting. Nice to have it as an option. VEVOR, tough tools, half price. I think that's really true. This is such a deal for what it is. This is definitely not the model for like taking it to trade shows every weekend, that kind of stuff. Not strong enough for that. But for a weekend camping trip or the family's coming over for a birthday party, you need a little extra shade and room in the backyard. This is perfect for that. Hope this was helpful. We'll see you next time.